Hey everybody, here is the big graduation logistics reveal. This is part 2 of graduation details, and this is where we get all into how the ceremony is going to flow, what time and what day is assigned to you, what to do if you're not sure about your time and day, and what it's going to look like, and all of the recommendations that I personally have to graduating seniors so you can make this day really special. Okay, first of all, Mr. De Silva did send out an email to students and families yesterday. We're going to refer to that email. It looks like this, and it really goes through a couple of key points that I'm going to talk about, plus all the steps in the logistical process of the flow of the ceremony. And again, I'm going to give you a couple guidelines and a couple hints along the way. On this email, there was an attachment. It was an Excel spreadsheet attachment. Hopefully you've already looked at it by now. Hopefully you can open it by now. But basically, when you do open it, it's going to look something like this. And you'll notice that there are a lot of names here. So you've got last name, first name, last name, first name, date, graduation start time. So the example is the first 2 students that are going to be walking are Matthew Michaels and the walking partner Isaac Michaels. On Saturday, June 5th at 12 p.m. is their time. So you're going to find your name. It's either going to be in this row or this row. Then you're also going to see your walking partner's name. If you chose a specific partner and that's not who you see on the list, please let Miss Ellis in counseling know. Hopefully it is the same person that you requested. If you did not request a walking partner, you're going to walk with somebody who also didn't get assigned a partner. And that's the list. So again, if you have any questions or any conflicts at all, you're going to contact Miss Ellis in counseling directly. And the best way to contact her is either through email, through phone call, or if you're here during a school day, you can come down to counseling and talk to her face to face. But you need to do this as soon as possible if you have questions or conflicts with your day, with your time, or for some reason with the walking partner, and she will do her best to accommodate you. That doesn't mean it's a guarantee, but she will do what she can. The quicker you say something to her, the more likely you are to get an accommodation. However, if you wait all week next week, then you're pretty much stuck where you are. Okay, let's go into kind of the tips and the things that graduates and their families need to know. First of all, you need to come 10 minutes early from your assigned time on your graduation day. Not 20 minutes, not 30 minutes, 10 minutes is enough time. You can bring up to 8 family members or friends with you in your group, okay? But each graduating senior, 8, not 8 per couple or per walking partner too. But try to minimize the amount of cars that you guys bring to the school. So we'd like to keep it 4 or fewer for the entire group. That includes your walking partner. Now, if you don't know your walking partner, obviously you don't know how many cars they're bringing. So just try to minimize bringing 6, 7, 8 cars. That's just not going to be a good situation because we're trying to keep the lot spread out so that you guys are not all clumped into one big mess. So do your best to minimize cars. Graduating seniors should be dressed in their caps and gowns, ready to go. So do not come expecting to go into a changing room and take your time and put on this or put on that. If you're 10 minutes before your time, please be dressed, ready to rock with that cap and gown on. Please be prepared to wear a mask while indoors or a face covering. Except during photo and video opportunities, you can certainly take it off briefly for that. There will be a variety of opportunities to get your picture taken, to do some video, and I'm going to talk about that in more detail in a minute. Graduating seniors may decorate their caps if you wish. However, please keep these decorations relatively flat against the cap, not hugely tall, and please be school appropriate. Okay, so typically, what I say is if you're not sure about your decoration, whether it's appropriate or not, it's probably not appropriate. We don't want to take your cap away and give you a different one before you walk into the auditorium. That would kind of defeat the whole purpose of putting decorations on your cap. And here's a big one, guys. Please consider wearing low-heeled shoes. The steps up to the stage in the auditorium, if you've never stepped up on the stage, are very steep and they're very kind of awkward at an angle. There's about 6 or 7 steps that you're going to go up, both you and your partner, and these are not high-heeled friendly steps. So if you are not extremely confident in high heels, then please consider wearing a low-heeled shoe. And with that, we're going to get into the logistical flow of how this is going to look from parking lot all the way back to car. Okay, so you did see the steps listed in Mr. De Silva's email, but I'm going to go through them using kind of a bird's eye view of how to do this. Okay, so step 1, when you arrive 10 minutes early, you're going to park in the student lot off of 7th Street here. Okay, it can be anywhere in the student lot. Try not to park right up against somebody else. You're going to then come out of the car, proceed up to the steps here where you'll see a tent, and that's going to be a check-in. So somebody will check you in at that tent. You're going to then wait until your name is called, and you graduating seniors and your groups that are with you are going to come into the cafeteria. This is the cafeteria here. And you're going to actually be staged there. And then again, you will wait until your name is called, really at your graduation time. And you'll be escorted into a doorway here into the auditorium. And this is the auditorium where your group, your family and friends will be escorted to sit down, and they'll be in the area where people usually are in the audience. You will stay with your walking partner close to the stage. And when your name is called, you're going to step up onto the stage, go across the stage, pick up your diploma cover, get your picture taken. There'll be videographers taking video of it. Your parents and your family and your friends are going to be going crazy and hollering and hooting. And then you're going to, with your partner, exit the stage through a door that connects the auditorium to the Fine Arts Hall. This is the Fine Arts Hall. And then you're going to walk down this hallway with your friends and family and your walking partner, and you will see a couple opportunities to take pictures. These are professional pictures, and there'll be a video booth, so you can have some fun and actually have some memories. And once you're finished here, you're going to exit the Fine Arts Hall through a door here, which will put you outside, and you'll kind of loop around to the main building. And across this hallway, you'll see counseling is right here. You'll see a table with a couple people there. And that's where you're going to actually pick up your diploma. And this is for graduating seniors who are complete with all credits. And once you get your diploma, guys, you're free to go. So you're going to keep going out the main office gate and make your way back to your car. So this whole thing should probably take 15 to 20 minutes. Not actually this process, but you getting here and going through this whole thing and back to the car. So it is pretty quick, but it is very personal. And, you know, it should be a beautiful day and all should go hopefully well. But if you have any questions about anything related to the graduation ceremony, your times, your day, what to expect, you can reach out to your counselor. But more importantly, you can reach out to Patty.Ellis, especially if it's a conflict with your time and day, and do that as soon as you can. Okay, that's it for now, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. If there is more to share about graduation, I will share it, but that should be it. And I look forward to seeing all those graduating seniors on the 5th or the 6th.